in this example, we're going to calculate percentiles, quartiles, or deciles. And we have an example of a sample of 8 birth weights were collected, and the weights in pounds are given here as 6.7, 7.2, 8.4, 5.4, 8.2, 8.1, 6.7, and 6.2. We're going to find the weight corresponding to the 25th percentile, also written as P subscript 25. And that's the 25th percentile, also known as the first quartile or Q1. You can write them either way. They say the same thing. We're first going to arrange the data from low to high, so sort them, low to high. And then we're going to calculate what's called the locator value. We're looking for the location in the sorted data. So the formula for that is K, which is the percentile in question, divided by 100 and multiplied by N, the sample size. And when we calculate that out, we're going to take K is 25, divided by 100, we'll get 0.25 for that, and then multiplied by the number of data values that there are. There are 8 data values in total. So when we calculate that out, we'll get a locator value of 2. So we're going to take the second and third position in the sorted data because it's a whole number. We came out with 2, so we always find that and the next value in the sorted data. So we're going to take 6.2 as the second position, and the third position is 6.7, and we're going to average those two. That's going to give us our 25th percentile. When we take 6.2 plus 6.7, we'll get 12.9. We're going to divide that by 2, and we get 6.45 pounds. That is our 25th percentile weight, separating 25% of the babies were born less than that weight, and 75% of the babies were born with a weight higher than that. Now, we don't always get a whole number like we did here. In some examples, like this next one, we'll get a decimal place. So I'm going to use the exact same data that we have. We're using the same weights. We're this time going to find the 6th decile, which is D subscript 6. Now, we're going to convert it to percentiles because our formula uses percentile in question. So think of 6 dimes as 60 cents or 60 pennies in our coin system. So now when we use that locator value, we're going to take K over 100 still times N, but K is now 60 because that's the percentile in question. We have to convert quartiles or deciles back to percentiles. And we still have a total of 8 data values from this. So when we calculate this out, we're going to get a value of 4.8 as our locator value. Now that is a decimal, so we're always going to round up if we get a decimal. Now, it doesn't matter if I got 4.1, I would still round up to 5. Now I'm finding the 5th value in our sorted data, so I'm just counting over, and I find that the 6th decile, or the 60th percentile, is that value of 7.2 pounds.